Back in elementary, I thrived on misery. Left me alone, I grew up amongst a dying breed.
Major depressive disorder, or MDD, is one of the most frequently diagnosed psychological disorders that affect about 7% of the adult population. MDD can plague many areas of people's life, but is generally diagnosed based on prolonged feelings of sadness, hopelessness, and loss of pleasure throughout day-to-day life. This differs from normal sadness as it often disturbs other autonomic functions like sleep, appetite, and fatigue. While major depressive disorder is not the same as suicidal thoughts, they are sometimes seen together.
The song lyrics correlate to major depressive disorder. The first lyric he said,
I shall not fear no man but God, though I walk through the valley of death.
it captures the intense sense of isolation and loneliness that those who suffer from depression frequently feel. Many people who suffer from depression believe they are on their own without anyone to turn to for help or understanding. The feeling of shame and guilt may increase the sense of isolation and discourage people from getting treatment. In the second verse, he said,
Now I'm lost and I'm weary, so many tears.
It speaks of the hopelessness and despair that can accompany major depressive disorder. People who are depressed might struggle to find meaning in their life and feel like they've lost their direction and purpose. Feelings of emptiness and loss can make it difficult for people with depression to even do most fundamental daily tasks.
In the song So Many Tears by Tupac, he expresses himself through forms of art, which would be his music and tattoos. This is a quote from the song, and it reads,
Inside my mind, couldn't find a place to rest until I got that Thug Life tatted on my chest. Tell me, can you feel me?
Psychotherapy was chosen here because it is a method of treating mental health concerns that involves talking with a psychologist, psychiatrist, or another mental health specialist. It offers a number of treatments aimed at assisting a person in identifying and changing troublesome emotions, ideas, and behaviors.
Majority of psychotherapy patients say they feel better after 3 months. Those with anxiety and depression report considerable improvement after shorter and longer time frames, namely 1 to 2 months and 3 to 4 months.
The therapy approach to this disorder is cognitive behavior therapy. This therapy takes negative thoughts and beliefs and uses positive reinforcement to reshape the previous thought processes maintained by the client. This technique is used in an attempt to increase positive thinking and to have a more optimistic look at life and the environment. This treatment is a combination of behavior therapies and cognitive therapies. Behavior therapy is a mixture of both classical and operant conditioning to influence past behaviors and modify them. Similar to behavior therapies, cognitive therapy encourages clients to release any fears, misconceptions, or irrationalities that may be possessing the brain. Cognitive behavior therapy can be used for more than just major depressive disorder. This method is used to cure many different disorders and can take up to 16 weeks or less. The method is preferred by many clinicians and has been proven to be effective.
Thinking, I feel that Tupac will feel a lot better after he got treatment. I feel that he will be more happier, more content, and less stressed with his day-to-day life. Over time, he might not see and really think that he is progressing, but he would have gained a lot of new tools and different coping mechanisms to overcome his current and future obstacles and different circumstances that he could be facing like head on. He would also feel better from letting out all of the emotions that he has suppressed from over the years, and that would help alleviate the constant suicidal thoughts and bad thoughts that he would encounter. With that being said, I think that he would have really enjoyed treatment, and it would have helped him tremendously, especially if he was consistent and going, and he wouldn't stop until he felt that he didn't not necessarily need it anymore, but he was in a good state of where he didn't have the bad thoughts as often, or he didn't, feel that he wanted to end his life on a day-to-day basis because he had the tools and was equipped to overcome all of that.